everyone, welcome back to the channel. For those of you that are first timers here to my channel, I'm Darby Jones, and I live in a town called Loveland, Colorado, here in the U.S. And I don't know, I do all kinds of vlogging. I do brewing, I do a little bit of cooking. I like to take you guys on nature walks. Sometimes we'll take drives up into the mountains. And this town that I live in, it sits right along the foothills of the Rocky Mountains here in Colorado. So today I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm actually going to take you to my favorite pub. It's really not a pub, it's a brew house. I'm going to take you to the tap room. One of my really good friends named Guy McConnell, he's the tap room manager there. He's going to let us in before hours so I can kind of show you around the place. He's going to tell you the story of the place, and we'll taste some of the beers. It's just a really nice place to be. This is where, when I go to have a beer, this is where I go probably 99% of the time that I go out to have a beer. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this. It's a little something different than I normally do, and I think you guys are really, I know you guys are really like my friend Guy. He's a cool guy. And yeah, so let's get going, and again, enjoy. Okay, everybody, this is my good friend Guy McConnell, good family friends. We actually used to do Taekwondo together, if you can believe that. He used to kick my butt in sparring. But anyways, he is a tap manager here at Grimm Brothers Brewhouse. And we're just going to do a short little video today on telling you a little bit about the place. And so, Guy, maybe tell us a little bit. It's been 12 years, maybe?
Yeah, July was our 12th anniversary. We're the oldest brewery in Loveland.
That's right.
Opened in 2010. German styles particularly, but we do other things as well. We've been in the location we're in right now for about 10 and a half years, because
right.
We were in the other spot where across the parking lot where the brew house is, in a smaller tap room until...
I kind of remember that.
Yeah, we were there from the July of 2010 to December of 2011.
Yeah, just a real small place. And tell
20,
me the story.
20 seat.
Tell me the story. How many seats?
20 seats.
20 seats. Tell me the story of how the owners started. Didn't they start out of their garage or something?
They started out of their garage. They were in a homebrew club called the Liquid Poets Society out of Fort Collins.
That's right.
And they met there. They didn't know each other before. One of them went to the University of Colorado in Boulder. The other one went to Colorado State in Fort Collins. So rivals in college, but they both of them like to brew lager beers, German lagers in particular, and in their homebrew club they started winning medals and things like that, and they put their heads together and said, hey, there's no brewery in Loveland, and there's not many lager breweries in the craft beer world anyway, so why don't we start a brewery? So yeah,
well, we're sure glad they did.
And the rest was history. So the name got suggested by one of the wives of the two original founders.
I was going to say.
But neither of them are married to the same lady anymore, so
that's right, yeah.
It was suggested that Grimm Brothers, and initially they're like, no, that's a fairy tale thing. Why would we do that?
Right.
And then it was like, wait a minute, these are kind of dark, and there's lots of tales and lots of characters.
That makes some sense, doesn't it?
Yeah. So then the rest is history.
And so you guys will see like the names of all these are like from Storytale, Grimm Brothers, most of them, yeah. And I'll show you the taps here in a little bit. So, anyways, well, cool. I'm thinking you should pour me a tulip of Farmer's Daughter, if you would, please.
Absolutely.
And then we'll do a couple other quick things here, you guys, and I'll show you around the place. These are their mug club members, and those are 24
ounces.
24 ounces. Yep. They pay per year to have the privilege to, get more beer in there. Thank you. So even though I brew, I feel like I really suck at articulating what things taste like. And Guy's really good, and he does judging of mead for sure.
Mead and beer. Yeah.
Mead and beer, right? So he's really good at being able to articulate that. So it makes me jealous. So we're gonna do something really funny here, really quick. So I'm gonna have you pick 2 beers,
okay,
and just get little splashes of them. And if you feel like doing it with me, then we'll do it, and then I'll go 1, 2, 3, and we have to say one word that describes what it tastes like, or maybe I'll talk about what it smells like too. But
okay,
let's try it.
that one is the Doppelbock.
Okay.
softball.
Okay. So this is Doppelbock?
It's called Opa Ader Doppelbock. Story behind that one, Opa is German for grandfather.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So,
I have German friends who, yeah.
One of the founders' father, also Don's father, is also Don Sr. He tried to get the guys to brew a Doppelbock for the entire time they were open, and it took till right before our 11th anniversary, so a little over a year ago, before they finally did one. So they named it after him, Opa Ader. Most of the Doppelbocks are like Intimidator, Celebrator.
Oh, right.
So they have the ATOR after it. So Grandpa Ader, basically.
Right. And this is a higher ABV.
Yeah, this one is 11%.
Yeah. All right. Here we go, guys. Smells malty to me.
Yep. Absolutely.
Hey, I got one right. Okay.
Malty, kind of brown sugar.
Yeah.
Molasses.
See, then he tells me, he's like brown sugar. I'm like, yes, that's it. When someone says it. All right. Yeah, brown sugar, and then there's something else in there that's familiar. Maybe it's the brown sugar.
Like a molasses.
Molasses. Yeah, I think molasses more.
Or melted caramelized brown sugar.
Right. Cool. Come on in, Chad. He's fun. All that out.
So that one, it's relatively easy to. Doppelbocks are big malty beers, fairly high alcohol.
Yeah, that's actually really good. The brewer just walked in, and he didn't want to walk in the videoing, so that's why I was yelling out, "Come on in, Chad! You're not on camera. Don't worry. If you want to be, you can be, but I know you. I don't think you want to be." All right. So what is this?
So this one is called the King.
The King.
It is an Arnold Palmer blonde.
Oh, so like tea and lemonade.
Arnold Palmer was known as the King. That was his nickname when he played golf. So
Right.
we called this the King. So
Perfect.
I said, threw you a softball on this one. You ought to be able to pick up the notes on this one.
Yeah, definitely. It smells like lemons.
Lemon and a little bit of black tea.
Yeah, you can pick up the tea in there. That's cool. Ooh, heavy in the lemon.
Yep.
And not in a bad way, but
Yep. It's almost like a lemon head.
yeah, those candies.
Lemon head while you're drinking an unsweetened tea.
It
This
is,
beer's
totally.
not terribly sweet.
And then you kind of get the tea on the backside.
Yep.
Honestly.
Dryness from the black tea.
Guy makes mead, and he was at Star. What is your mead?
Oh,
Right now.
Starsfell in Alabama.
Starsfell on Alabama, and so he puts in the tea. That's the tea, like the tea bags. You literally
Right.
put the tea bags in the mead.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's Red Diamond black tea, Red Diamond iced tea from Birmingham, Alabama, which is where I'm from.
Yeah.
So I ordered that from
That's the little bit of accent.
Birmingham, yes.
Not heavy accent, but a little bit.
I still have it from time to
Yeah.
time.
He can turn it on when he wants to. But
Yeah. My brother's around. We're both.
yeah, then you got to get back into
Very
it, don't you?
seldom in, yeah.
And then his favorite, he makes a braggot. Can you tell me just a little bit about a braggot again with the honey?
Yeah, so a
what
braggot-
makes that a beer versus a mead?
A braggot is actually a style of mead, but a meadery, at least in the United States, can't brew a braggot because it's a malt beverage. So you have to have a separate license to do a malt beverage.
Right.
And a meadery is regulated under a wine license. So a winery cannot make anything with malt in it.
Right.
So
The alcohol laws here are crazy to
although
follow.
a brewery can, honey is an accepted ingredient in brewery, and so are grapes. So a brewery, at least in the state of Colorado, can make a beer containing up to 49% honey or 49% grape, and it's still legal because they're accepted ingredients in brewing.
Okay.
So the braggot, we call it the Queen Bee. That actually is a Grimm
Right.
fairy tale, by the way.
All-time favorite.
So
My all-time favorite.
it's kind of a brown ale brewed with 30% orange blossom honey. So a lot of the citrusy floral aromas from the honey come through on the nose, and then it has a nice
Yeah.
finish like that. And that one's about 7.8 or 8%. So
You've actually brewed that here a couple times?
I think at least
And it's
three.
been on tap,
Yes,
yeah.
we've had it on tap. But we don't
Yeah,
have
it's
it right now.
so good. I wish it was on top all the time. Anyways, I love all the beers. Well,
You want the rest of that, or you want?
yeah, I'll pop it. Yeah, can't waste it.
No, not at all.
All right, cool. Thanks. So let me just show you all the taps here, because you can kind of, I love all the artwork, and I'll show you some artwork that I did. I didn't, obviously I didn't design any of your labels, but I have done some paintings of them and donated it. I'll show you that here in a minute. But there's beer like Blood Orange Griffin, but you can see kind of the Grimm Brothers. There's Snowdrop, Red Cap. That's your favorite, isn't it, Guy? Red Cap?
Red Cap is my
One of your
favorite beer in the world. Yes.
Yeah. Fearless Youth, which I really like. So anyways, that's kind of fun.
So we fill it all the way to the top in these so that it has basically no head space, and we fill it on top of the foam. The foam was created when the CO2, carbon dioxide, which is what carbonates beer, comes out of solution and makes the foam on the top, so that drives any oxygen that might be in the can so that it doesn't oxidize. And then we put it on this little machine here.
So check this out.
You want to start you pull that little red knob out.
I pull the knob out?
Yeah.
Okay, this is scary. Ready? Oh wait, my stupid gimbal is messing up. Okay, go for it. So it spins it around. That gets the lid on it, eh?
Yeah. So the lid's on. It crimps the lid on the top. So now it is a sealed can that can be opened with the pull top.
Very cool. Yeah, so that's kind of the alternative to doing the growlers. So cool. So I'm going to show you. I love some of their artwork here. And like I said before, obviously I didn't have anything to do with the design of their labels, but for fun, I like to paint, especially graphic arts kind of stuff. So this is their Fearless Youth label. So when they have those, like if, for instance, if they do a crowler, they could put that on the crowler, or then they did cans where they used to sell at the liquor stores. So anyways, I painted this, and I'll show you the real one here in a little bit, but this is Fearless Youth. This is all hand painted. It was really a fun project. I'm actually working on Red Cap right now. But look at some of here's Robber King, which they don't have anymore. It's hard on YouTube. You have to go horizontally, landscape, and you can't see everything. But let me take you around the whole tap room now. Oh yeah, so here's the actual label. Can you bring that up a little bit so my gimbal, yeah. Here, let's put it next to here. So here's the label for Fearless Youth, and so here's the one that I painted. So it was a lot of fun. And then we've got, here's a little Red Cap, and this is the one that I'm painting. So I still have this half left to do, but they're really fun projects.
And this is some of the...
Oh, this is like some of the artwork. And who's the artist that does this for you?
Christine Bandman is the one who
Very cool.
does these, and she did the art in the other room. These are her preliminary sketches.
But look at the sketches.
Of the art you're going to show them in a moment.
Yeah, it's so cool to see sketches. Yeah, so I'm going to take you guys around. One more thing I want to show you here is these cool things. These are actually puzzles. They're wooden puzzles. You can see all the labels of the beer here. But they're wooden puzzles that you can do. Anybody can take them out and take them to the table and try to get them done. I can attest that they're really hard.
They look like books.
Yeah, here, step back maybe just a little bit. It's so hard when you go landscape. Yeah, so they look like fairy tale books, and then look, they're like those wood piece puzzles. They're the ones that they're really hard to put together because the shapes are pretty random.
He doesn't do corners. He does corners with two pieces.
Yeah, so pretty cool. So I'm going to take you guys for a quick tour here. Guy's son and son-in-law have a band called the Sogs, and he's putting on their latest, right, Guy?
Yeah, they just released a single this morning called Candle at Night.
Candle at Night, just released this morning. So that's going to be in the background if you can hear it. We'll have Guy turn it up when he goes back behind the bar. But when you first walk in, here's the tap room, and we've got, merchandise over here. They've got a tree up. Oh yeah, thanks, that helped. You can see the bar where we were at and several tables. They're all decorated for Christmas. Here's an example of Little Red Cap again. They've got a little sign here, a little wooden sign. And then I'll take you into the barrel room back here. Sometimes they do like a speakeasy where you actually have to do a secret knock in the back, and they do mocktails with beer. So let's go to this corner. Sorry, I'm not doing a very good job here. And then I'll walk you around. So this is the barrel room. So they have several barrels that all have stuff in it, actually. And then when they do outdoor stuff, they might do it in here too. But let me show you. There's several of these stumps, and this is a game called Hammerschlagen. And so everybody gets a nail, and you kind of just start it out, and you try to sink somebody else's nail. So you get 4 or 5 people standing around. Everyone gets, so you can hit somebody's nail, but you get 1 pound per turn. And so you try to sink somebody's nail down to the bottom. As you can see, I don't know if you can see all the nails in there. I don't know if my gimbal will let me do this or not. You probably can't see, but there's just full of nails here. And then they've got darts over there. I love their furniture. You can see how they've done some of that with the barrels and everything. Oh, there's the hammer. Here. Yeah, so you try to knock see how it's got the point on it, right? So you try to knock the other person's all the way down, right, Guy?
Put the hammer on your nail, and you have to try to knock
Right, that's right. You rest it on yours,
Yes.
and then you can, and so everybody just takes a turn. You get one swing per turn, but it's like I said, it's on that little pointy part of the hammer. So yeah, do people do that in here, or you only do that when you're outside? Yeah, because they do some outdoor events and stuff too. Yeah, that's cool. Thanks for bringing that. And then what, this is kind of cool, and it's kind of traditional German style, I guess, is these big long tables. Sorry, my gimbal is just being weird. You know, so people, you know, strangers can sit next to each other, and it's cool how people, you know, sit and talk. You know, and they've got other little tables that are barrels down here. And then there's a stage. They have live music. People come in. So you can hear some more of the artwork I was telling you about. This is Snowdrop here, their beer Snowdrop. And I don't know if you can see up top. Let's go back here. Let me get in a place that we can see better maybe. But you can kind of see, these are those wooden signs that they, of all of their different beers. Their Grimm Storytales, which is a lot of them. Robert King, Blood Orange Griffin. Oh, I'm just like drawing a blank on some of these now, but just love the artwork. And then here's the stage, just like some old pallets that they had. Yeah, so you get live music. They have all kinds of events in here. And here's another Fearless Youth that I painted. So we'll do a quick turnaround like this. But yeah, just a great place to hang out. I'm just kind of trying to point it at some of the artwork as we go by. And so this place is a lot of breweries here in Colorado. These are garage doors that open. There's one here and there's one on the tap room side. So in the summertime, those doors go up. And that's a mural of Bleeding Heart. And that's a Valentine beer that they do every year. A dark beer that they change up, which is delicious, and it's like a limited time only. And here's some of the artwork here as well. With some of the story tales, you know, tells you about Little Red Cap, Snowdrop, Blood Orange Griffin, Fearless Youth, but there's actually stories that they have on there. Yeah, so anyways, you guys, I hope you enjoyed that. It was fun. Like I said, Guy and I are friends, longtime friends, family friends. We know each other's kids and all of that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. It was easy for me to come here. He let me in before hours, you know, so nobody's here, and I could do, you know, do a better job of trying to video and whatnot. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed that. And I think the next video is probably going to be bottling that brown ale. If you watch the last video, that brown ale has been in the fermenter for like 3 months. So we'll see how that goes. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you soon. Catch you in the next one. Bye!